velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Off the afternoon, and stepping in for the Astros, Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. And it's fouled off. Just missed. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Batting second, the shortstop, Jeremy. Now the number Pena. 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. And that one fouled off. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. And a sac bunt here. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. And takes low for ball 1. Urban, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that. Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Max Muncy. Max Muncy. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fought off foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Bryce Miller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Runner on the move, in there for strike 3. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle. And base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Irvin back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's going to be Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. That's to third. Over to Lowe. Now 2 away. And here is Zach McKinstry.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
First pitch, and it just misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
On its way to the corner, Cruz on the run towards the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Dylan Cruz.
Drew.
And that's in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
2-1.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. That's one out in the bottom of the second. So digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Strike one.
One strike.
Popped up. And that goes foul. Got him! That K is his third of the game. Jose Tena, the next to hit. Squares and gets it down the left side. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
No ball. One strike.
Here's the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses, and it's 2-1. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Young sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Shortstop,
He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is lifted in the air. Corrals it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball move deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, C.J. Abrams.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
Runner on the go. Strike in there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Throw to second. Out. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And it's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And we're back. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22.
Naylor
Josh
measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Lars Nootbaar. That one fouled off. Fouled off left side. Got him looking. Making 7 strikeouts for him. And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one.
Conforto.
And a swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind, heavy for my baby.
Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Naylor takes it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So up next, Dylan Cruz reached on an infield single his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Josh Bell. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a ball. One ball, one strike.
Swings through that one.
One ball, two strikes.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Irvin back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, right side. Cruz racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And lines out to third. So the lineup flips over. Jung-Hoo Lee up next for the Astros.
The center fielder,
Derek Law on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Law.
Out there to center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that.
Town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. That catches the corner.
No ball, 1 strike.
And ball 1. In the air, left field. Pajes on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Pajes brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, left field, down the line. Pajes on the move towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. McKinstry makes the catch, inning over. Top 6. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Josh Naylor up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Muncy to hit. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag out. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Muncy stands at second with 2 gone. In the air to left center. Wood on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 74, Brian Haynes.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting the left
Here's
fielder.
the left fielder,
Yay.
James Wood, 1 for 2. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball. One
The
strike.
Astros up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
The first
And there's 2
baseman, number
down.
33.
Now a chance for Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
Got close to the
One ball,
immaculate
one strike.
inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled.
Now batting, catcher Kay Burke.
2 outs, runner at first.
Ruiz.
And now here is Keibert Ruiz. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals. And that is out of play. Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass.
And we're back.
Leading
We go
off
to the
for
top of the
Houston,
7th. Michael
designated hitter,
Conforto will
Michael
climb in.
Conforto.
Law goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a cutter, a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch
One ball.
upstairs. And a good eye
That's
there.
away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is downstairs.
3-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1-1.
The catcher.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
No,
And that's
that's a
off the
ball.
outside edge. And that's ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And that's in for a strike.
But I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Here's a 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting,
Zach McKinstry digs in now.
McKinstry.
Right side, hard hit. Over to Lowe. And the Astros put down in order. Bottom of the seventh,
Leading
and
up
now the
for
right fielder,
Washington,
Dylan
the right
Cruz.
fielder, Dylan Cruz.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
Strike.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now
Josh
batting,
Bell digging in for the Nationals.
Josh Bell.
Makes the catch for the second out. So digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Fought off foul. Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it across to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now pitching.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, number 61.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now a check swing, but he held up. That's a laser base hit. Pajes on his way to third. Hung up in a rundown now. And now he's tagged out, rounded second too far. Ran into an out there. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Tena. King back to work. On the ground. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3.
Abrams.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in Washington, D.C. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2 and 2. Muncy hits one in the air. Wood sizing this one up. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, and now up for Washington, James Wood. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1. Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Low, the next to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough. Matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. K-Bear Ruiz digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. They're down to their final strike.
Okay.
Hader is just one strike away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Nootbaar under this one. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros strand the tying run on base to win it. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.